Another great turnout, and yet again the people are showing that they're still not going to pay for the water charges inflicted by Enda Kenny and the rest of the parasites in the Irish government. And if they think this is dying down, they have another thing coming, because now we have this, the children will be off school from next week, so more and more people can come out onto the streets and voice their opinion. We're going to bring these protests into every housing estate across Ireland, and by the time they do release the figures, we'll see the true extent of the non-payment, and we see that Irish Water is already dead in the water.
Hang on a sec.
We're protesting against Irish Water, and the goal of Irish Water is, the ultimate goal of Irish Water is to privatise, and that's our main slogan is, you know, Irish Water, open your eyes, they just want to privatise, because that's what it is about. It's about privatisation of the utility of a human right, so we're out protesting against privatisation.
We're homeless and ex-homeless. We've gotten together and organised a housing group to actually fight on housing, to end homelessness, to end the rent increases, to put in rent caps, and to reduce the amount of people getting evicted from their homes. There's over 200,000 empty houses, and there's less than 100,000 of us looking for a home in this country. That's a joke, and that's why we set up the group to actually start fighting.
Today, because we will not be paying this regressive, restrictive, ridiculous water charge.
Are you pleased with the way today went so far?
It's a good crowd. Fair play to everyone that got out on a beautiful sunny afternoon when they could be sunbathing. It's fantastic. Turnout's brilliant.
You here with friends, family?
Friends, family, acquaintances, frenemies, you name it, we're all here. Mother, aunts, mother, sister, friends, neighbours, everybody.
They're protesting against the unjust water rates yet again. I mean, it seems to be my life's revolving around the Irish Water lately. That'll be the High Courts or here in O'Connell Street.
Are you happy with the turnout tonight?
Ah, delighted. Much more than I thought. I mean, you're talking down crossing by City Hall. You had the whole of Parliament Street packed. You had the whole of the Aim Street all the way up to the shops, the spare shop, completely jam-packed with people. Delighted. It's showing that people still care about the water rate issue. That'll be taking part in the boycott or taken to the streets. It's a good sight to see. Good physical manifestation of the strength that people really have.
So you're not going to give up?
No, jeez. Sure, I'll start it now. You know to stop. Happy days, no matter.
Oh yes, I've always protested.
You've always been a bit of a rebel,
yeah, absolutely.
Just a bit.
You waiting in the GPO, were you?
No.
Do you want to go in now?
Great uncle was in there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Not himself.
They're looking to privatise every single sector that's public now. They will, over the coming years, they'll look to privatise. So it is a revenue stream.
So we're here today at the Dublin Says No march for burning the bills, which is also acting as a solidarity march for Greece. On Monday, there's a massive meeting in Europe, which is the latest round of negotiations, where the Greek government have been told either accept further austerity measures and go back on your red lines about people's pensions, about imposing new austerity taxes on people in the form of VAT, about not introducing new workers' rights, or you won't get a deal. So far, the Greek government, led by Syriza, has said no to those, has said that it won't support the EU's programme in terms of new austerity measures, and is basically engaged in a high-level standoff, the greatest standoff we've seen between any government and the European Union since this crisis has kicked off. It's unclear what happens after Monday, but the Greek social movements have called for international solidarity, which you'll see behind me with huge amounts of Greek flags. We're getting it from Ireland, you're getting it from Germany, from the streets of Germany, not from the government, from the streets of Spain, from the streets of Portugal, and so it's a very, very big week for Europe. Are Greece going to be crushed, or can we see an austerity fight back and maybe even the first break from the Eurozone?
Father was the first man to buy a brick for Liberty Hall when they started to build the first.
Did you get that, Jim? Yeah.
And I have a lovely...
I'll show you the certificates in the house.
Certificate's gorgeous.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's lovely. He turned in his grave, the man.
That crowd down on that.
Absolutely. Big Gem looking at us, it's disgraceful. Honest to God, it's disgraceful, it is. They've really ruined Ireland, our beautiful island of Ireland. They did. Money and greed. And we let them. We sat back and let them. That's the terrible part of it. For how long? Well, it's going on since 1924, the corruption. We all know that.
TTIP is the next phase of this struggle, I think. Irish Water, if it's one defeated, it won't really matter if TTIP comes along, so people have to get to know what TTIP is.
Absolutely, because we need people on the street, feet on the street, that we're determined to finish this. I want a better life for my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchild. So I'm fighting tooth and nail, and that's it. I'm not giving up.
Countries that own public utilities, own public companies, will be made pretty much illegal. Foreign or multinational corporations will be able to petition a government to say you are not allowed to have a public monopoly. So this means utilities like Irish Water, gas, electricity will be privatised in the future. This is the reality.
Are you pleased with the turnout today?
Very pleased, yeah. Great unity. Great coming down the bridge, the north side and south side of Dublin meeting up together. There was great camaraderie spirit and great atmosphere on the streets, singing, chanting, slogans.